Hey everybody, it's Tim McNair. Look, I was just sitting here just kind of thinking, and I figure I have an opportunity to edify you. I hope everybody's doing well. But anyway, I was in thought about some things that I've been doing in my life. And it's some things that I want to share with you guys, hopefully to help you in your circumstances and your situations. I know many of you people that I talk to talk about how can they better have peace in their situations, whether that's their relationships or job situations, business partnerships, whatnot. And one of the things that I've shared with people several times, and it's something that I have been practicing maybe about a year now, and that is the benefit of agreement. The benefit of agreement. Let me tell you what I mean when I say the benefit of agreement, because the Bible tells us that there is power in agreement. Matthew 18:19, it tells us that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that you shall ask, it shall be done of our Father which is in heaven. So that scripture lets me know that there is a power that God reaps on any situation when there is agreement between two individuals. And so I've been practicing this because by nature we are not normally creatures of agreement. We usually like people to agree with us or do things our way because we have our own mind, we have our own desires. And so typically that's our mindset whenever we're in any type of environment. And one of the things, like I said, when I started implementing this into my life, one of the things that I saw was that all of my circumstances, as far as my relationships with people, and also just circumstances, I'm a part of different leadership teams, I'm saying I have relationships, and I started noticing that I have more peace in my situations, and I also see more results. And let me tell you how to do it. Regardless of the circumstances, situations that you're in, just try it. Just try it. Just agree. If you're in a meeting and they're trying to brainstorm or come up with solutions for something, whatever is the most prevalent decision or direction, just align yourself with that direction. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're married or friendships. And I tell you, just as a typical example, and I'm gonna tell you the power of it. Just say, for instance, if you're married, and say, for instance, y'all trying to decide on where to go eat lunch, and you say you may want to go to TGI Fridays, right? And your spouse may want to go to, let's just say, Applebee's or somewhere, right? So your spouse want to go to Applebee's, but you don't want no Applebee's, right? You thinking about that what's that, bourbon glaze ribs, right? And so when y'all trying to decide, your spouse may say, hey, I want to go to Applebee's. I want to get the the little trio thingy, whatever, right? And you in your mind, you just like, no, I don't want to do that. But that place of agreement, let me just tell you the power. The place of agreement is just, they might want to go to Applebee's. So you say, you know what? Let's go to Applebee's. Even though in your heart, you rather go somewhere else. Now, I'm not telling you, now, let me say this. I'm not trying to tell you to defer of your desires. I'm trying to tell you to find that place of agreement in circumstances. So y'all decide to go to Applebee's, even though you really didn't want to go. And when you go, to your surprise, they have a new item on the menu, maybe something that is better than what you thought you was going to get at the other restaurant. Maybe you run into a long lost friend, somebody that you haven't seen in years, or something spectacular happened. Maybe you and your spouse have a wonderful conversation that y'all resolve some type of conflict that y'all were having in y'all marriage. Something happens spectacular because you decided to agree. Because a lot of times we want things our way. It's usually our way or the highway. And I'm gonna tell you, there is power in agreement. And not just agreement when it comes to making decisions, but agreement even in prayer. When you're going through something, whether it's a situation in your life, get somebody to come into agreement with you in prayer. in Thanksgiving, in support. And I'm going to tell you, you will see tremendous, I'm talking about tremendous benefit from that agreement. I have seen so many things align itself in my life. I have so much peace since I've taken this position. I don't have drama in my life. I don't have conflict in my life. And my life has been flowing so much smoother because I've taken the position of agreement, because the Bible promises that things that God will, it's like this, God will put his extra sauce on every situation when you have agreement. And the Bible tells us, it says, how can two walk together lest they agree? So if you're walking with anyone, if you're a part of any type of organization, if you're a part of any kind of team, or you're in any kind of relationship, add that agreement into it. So, hey, I hope this helped you today. Like I said, I was just sitting here kind of pondering. I just wanted to share that with you. This is Tim McNair. We'll talk to you the next time.